everyone, and thank you once again for joining us here on
Wind Down Fridays.
I'm your host, Veronica Ward, along with...
Hey, it's Sybrina Brown.
And our repeat,
Woo!
show enough, number one fan, Mr. Bug, Sam Bug
Yes.
Jones.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, welcome back, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
It's
Man,
good
we're
to
so
be back.
glad to have Sam back.
Yes.
Y'all know Sam be doing the doggone thing.
Yep.
He watch all the shows. He do everything. So we're so grateful to have him back on the show.
Thank you so much.
How you
for
been
being
doing,
here,
Sam?
sir.
I've been. It's been a while since I've been back.
Thank
you.
I just want to let you know that for those that are watching me for the very first time, get ready, buckle your seatbelt,
Yes.
because we going for
All
a
right.
ride.
Hey, we ready. We ready to go.
Yes, we are ready to go, man. This show is going to be awesome. Y'all know
Yes.
Mr. Sam, he give it to you raw, man. He's
He
straight
do.
up awesome person to have on the show. So, all right, so y'all, before we get into this one, do
Ooh,
you
the
give
topic.
as much as you can?
Woo!
Do you give as much as you can?
I'm ready to hear about that now.
Or do you get as good as you get?
I hope
Before we get into all this juiciness, let's get the wine of the week. All right, so what we got this
so. All
week?
right. Well, this week we have another Metairie of the Rockies. Now, we've
Okay.
had this before, but we had the strawberry and honey. Today, we're just going to have the honey. Straight honey, girl. 12% alcohol is out of Colorado.
Oh,
And I
wow.
want to try see how smooth. The last time we loved it so much.
Oh,
And let's
okay.
see what the difference is in this week's wine. You ready, girl?
Okay, all right. Well,
Let's
let's Sam with his
cheers.
nice.
Let's do
Yeah, all right, then. All
All
right.
right.
Let's do this
All
thing.
right. Oh,
Smooth.
Yeah. What that taste like?
let me see.
I know. I'm trying to think of what it tastes like.
Mm-hmm.
The other one had more. Oh,
Is
this
it
is more acidic. It's
Yeah.
not as smooth as the first one.
Yes,
As-
and
as
it's not
the-
as sweet, but it's
Yeah.
it's not bitter, but
Yeah,
it's not super
it's
sweet.
a
like
semi-sweet. This is a medium sweet wine.
Okay,
so,
well, see,
but
that's why.
it's 12% alcohol, so you know the legs on it is hanging.
So we got a kick. We got a kick
to
and
it.
Got a little elbow. in
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it.
Yes, we
So
do, but I
you
like
can
it
sip on
though.
But it's a good wine.
It
It's a good
is.
wine.
Like it. Metairie of the Rockies, honey
Yes.
wine.
All right, honey
All
wine.
right, honey.
Ooh.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
So y'all hope y'all got your wine ready.
Oh, you gotta
Sit
have a
back,
sip.
y'all got your little warm socks on
Yes.
or whatever, or some sandals if your feet hot. But do you give
Ooh.
as much as you can?
Good as
Good as you get.
Good as you
Ooh, it's gotta be good if you're gonna get some. Yes.
Man, listen here.
All
So
right.
if you like a giver all the time, always
Ooh.
giving everything, always pouring into somebody,
Ooh.
and then what do you get back?
Oh, hey, you know what? If you give that much all the time, you kind of get tired of it. Sometimes you might feel like you get taken advantage of. So
What
sometimes you can't give as much as
Yeah.
that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to get to tonight. But before I get into it, I just want to say two things. If y'all don't remember anything else I say tonight, I'm gonna say this at the beginning of the show, and I'm gonna say this at the end. The definition of push is pray until something happens.
Yes.
And then the other thing is those who stayed couldn't leave, and those who left couldn't stay.
All right. There you go.
Mhm.
Okay.
And-
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
And now, with that said, let's get down.
All right, then.
Let's get that.
Okay.
Hope y'all are buckled up
All
ready
right.
for the ride.
So,
All
yeah.
right.
I don't know if you are a giver or you're a receiver, but hey, there's a lot to think about when it comes to that, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so a receiver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A receiver is somebody that's always they kind of spoiled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spurled, yes.
Spoiled, a little selfish because they
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna sit back and let everything come to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it to me.
Yeah. Yeah. They expect it all the time.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
It's
it.
what
They
I want.
expect
It's
you
what
to
I
do
need.
things.
Right.
Yeah, like give me what I want
Right.
all the time.
Mhm.
And if you
Yeah.
don't, I'm gonna pout. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna something. You know, and your needs are not really important. Just give it to me.
Yeah.
Who does that? Well, I ain't gonna say who because there's a lot of people that feel like that. But I want to even notice that they're like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because there's two type of givers.
Mhm.
You have a cheerful giver,
Oh.
and then you have the Indian giver.
Oh, child, they want something back, huh?
Oh yeah.
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 What you give me? What you give me for that?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm gonna start with the cheerful giver first.
Yeah.
Because I remember in 2019 I went to go see one of my favorite singers, Anita Baker.
Oh, yes.
And I wanted to see her because this was her last tour.
Okay.
And I went to go see her. And one of my favorite songs that she has sung was "Giving You the Best That I Got."
Oh, yes.
And I listened to the lyrics of that song, and it really, really made me realize this is a topic that needs to be discussed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because do you really give as good as you get?
I don't think people do.
No.
I don't think so either.
They do.
No.
Because
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
okay, because why should I be at my best when you're giving me your absolute worst?
Or the very least.
Exactly.
Well, you know you can do better.
Yeah.
But you choose to give me your least.
And that song says, "I'm giving you the best that I got."
got.
So they're giving their all.
Uh-huh.
And if you're with somebody who's not, enjoying that or wanting that or appreciating that, it's like,
what am I doing? I'm spending my words. I'm giving you everything, and you still make twiddling your thumbs like, yeah, that's what you better do. That's what you're supposed to do. No, I don't have to do this stuff.
You don't.
I'm only doing this because of a choice.
Right.
I don't have to. I got other choices,
Right.
Joe. You better believe that.
Yeah.
I'm just,
No
right
doubt.
now, you the choice, but you ain't the only choice now.
Exactly. Yeah, so let's just go and just call a spade a spade. It's time to put the paint where it ain't.
Hey.
Okay. I'm gonna show you an example of how people are being shortchanged in their marriages as well as their relationships as well as friendships. Check this out. I'm gonna ask my good friend Sybrina. Sybrina.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have change for a 5?
Let me see. Hold on now. Here, I'll give you this.
Okay.
I'll give you 5.
Right, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And that's all.
Okay. I got, as you can see, everybody, I got $3. I asked for 5. But
I got the 5. Thank you.
Here's the point. There's a lot of people are getting shortchanged in their marriages, in their and as well as their relationships.
Right.
Yeah.
Peep this out. You say that you love me, but you cheating on me.
Oh.
You say that you love me, but you lied to me to my face.
Oh.
You said that you love me, but you having a random chick's baby on the side.
Oh, Lord.
You said that you love me, but you leaving me, and the person that you leaving for is not even a man.
Oh! Gee. That's a lot.
That's a definite. I guarantee somebody that's watching this tonight
You
is
hit that
dealing
button.
with one of these 4 scenarios
Don't you
right
know?
now.
Don't
You being
you know?
shortchanged in your relationship, in your marriage, as well as your friendship.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you, it costs to be somebody's friend.
It sure
Yes,
do.
it
And
does.
people don't befriend you like you befriend them. I do know that. You can be the best friend. You can give everything.
Yep.
Anytime they there, you give it. Your time, your money, your mental, anything they need, you right there. But when you need, they ain't answering the phone.
Joe, they just
They
look
ain't
at
answering
it.
the door. They ain't answering the phone. They ain't answering the text.
Nothing.
Because they like,
They ain't never there for
she
you.
might want back what I took from her,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to answer.
Right.
Nothing. She may be looking for that $50 or the $100.
Yeah.
So I ain't
For
going to answer.
Ooh.
But when she need again,
Girl.
call you again.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah,
It's a shame, but it happens.
Yeah, it does happen. But when you're dealing with a cheerful giver, you ain't got to worry about that because a cheerful giver, they're going to give from
From
their
their
heart.
heart, 'cause that's who
You know
they
what I'm
are.
saying?
Right.
And then you're not going to expect anything in return.
Exactly.
And then even if you do get something in return, that's the problem with a lot of relationships as well as friendships is because they expecting it the same way they got it.
Giving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
can get it in other ways.
Yes,
you
you
can get it
can.
in favor. You can get it in mercy. You can get it in grace.
Yep.
You can get it in all different forms.
That's
It don't have
right.
to necessarily mean that you have to get it in
Tit
forms
for
of
tat.
money.
No,
Right.
you don't.
Can't be,
You
It don't
don't.
have to be tit for tat.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, even if people shows a little bit, show some small just let me know that you even understand that what I'm giving to you. Show me
Or it's like
something.
some kind of appreciation.
Yeah.
Just I appreciate you.
Yeah.
That goes a long way.
It does.
I
It really
appreciate
does.
you.
Yeah.
I don't have what you gave me.
Right.
I don't have that, but I appreciate you.
Right.
That right there alone goes a long way to me.
Yes, it does.
Just showing
It does.
appreciation and gratitude. Just
Yeah.
a simple thank you sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so true, girl.
Yeah. I remember last month was Valentine's Day, and obviously For those who watching it on YouTube, well, I just want to say y'all smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Down here in the third coast in Texas, I don't know where you're watching in the East Coast or the West Coast or whatever the case may be. Well, obviously y'all already know we had a little winter storm down here.
Yes, we did.
And obviously we couldn't do anything, during Valentine's Day because it's all about survival.
Yeah.
Right.
But every day, Charlie Wilson got a record out right now called Forever Valentine. That means, why don't you treat Valentine's Day every day like it's the 14th?
I know.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Does it have to be a holiday for me to do something nice for you?
No.
It don't.
It sure don't. Holiday every day. Start right now.
Yeah.
Start right now.
It should be special. And I know life gets in the way. Everybody has their life. I know everything's not going to be roses and
Sprinkles
whatever.
and rainbows.
Sprinkles and rainbows. No. But hey, people need to think about, you got to make something special throughout your relationship all the time. You got to have a special moment.
And it's not always just about you.
Yeah.
People gotta stop being so doggone selfish. Well, let me go have my fun and do everything I want to do, and then I'll be doing a back burner until I get around to.
No,
that's not how it's supposed to work.
Ain't the way it works.
Because a relationship, a friendship, a marriage is two people.
Right.
It's
Right.
two. It ain't one.
It ain't just one.
And then when you just get around to them to make them feel like they're a part of your life, no, it's every single day.
Exactly.
And we talked about a couple of weeks ago about a person's love language, and you need to learn what your partner wants, how they
communicate,
what makes them happy, and what makes them thrive.
What's gonna make them? What can you
Feel
do to
good.
really
Yeah.
make them feel good?
If it's all about giving, find a way to give to this person in some kind of way. If it's about touch them.
Touch them, girl, over the number.
I know.
All that touching.
All the time. You got to figure it out and make it work.
And you got to tell
Tell
them
people
exactly how you feel.
Yes.
You got to tell them how you feel, because if you don't tell them how you feel, they're gonna find that feeling from somebody else.
How don't you know it? They will.
They
They say you don't want to listen to me. They say you don't want to listen to me. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Somebody gonna listen to me over
You
here.
don't want you don't want me talking to you? Okay, keep your ears closed if you want to.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep your ears closed if you want to.
Right.
Because what they call Jody? Jody would listen.
Yeah.
You don't want Jody listening now.
Yeah. Right.
Jody might want to touch and all them.
Hey, Jody gonna want to do more than listen.
For real.
You don't want Jody doing that.
No.
So listen to your boy. Jody a silent woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't want that.
And I'm gonna tell you that a lot of women, I hate to say this, but it got to be said, and I'm the man to say it.
I'll say it, Sam.
Quit thinking that the only thing that you can give to a man, and this is all you can give to a man, is your El Gato Grande.
Right.
Which, and in Spanish, the big cat.
Hey,
Okay?
child.
I'm bilingual. Okay? Quiet as it's kept. Okay?
The El
Gato Grande. Yes. El Gato Grande.
El Gato.
The big cat.
Grande. Fat cat. Big cat. White cat. I hold them cats together.
Garfield, okay?
The Garfield, yes. Let's put it over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The big orange one.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, that's kind of strange, but hey.
Yeah. Because if you really think that's just all that it is to a man, I'm sorry, you're missing a whole lot.
You know what, Sam? Say it, child.
That's so
Say
good.
it.
I'm so glad you said
Me
that.
too.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Like we was discussing a little bit earlier. It's so sad to me that us as African American women, that's something we should always treasure. Is the El Gato Grande.
Yeah.
We need to treasure that.
Right.
We ain't got to throw it at everybody. We ain't got to twerk it to everybody.
Right.
We ain't got to toot it up to everybody. Because, there's more to us than just that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got intelligence. We got beauty.
Yes.
We sophisticated. all
All that stuff.
We got more to offer than just that.
Yeah.
And why are we, as African American women, the only race that's got to toot it up like that? I didn't say we're the only
Sure
race.
would make it bigger.
But it's like
we're out there doing
we're out there
it a lot.
doing it a lot.
Yeah.
Not saying other races don't do it. I'm not saying that. But we I mean, you got to think about all the women that we're classy. You're supposed to be classy.
And we're talking about movie stars up there, the people who got all lots of money. They out there doing it too, doing it even more.
Yeah.
They're doing it. You know, showing the young kids how to do it.
We got little girls watching this kind of stuff.
Right.
Is there some? Can you dance with your clothes on?
Right.
Can you sing with your clothes on?
Yeah.
If you can sing with your clothes on, because you picking them outfits.
Yeah.
These
Exactly.
y'all picking them half naked, thong outfits for these little girls to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know they're making their money. I get that.
Mhm.
But you can make money with your clothes on. You
Yeah.
can have a cute little skirt on. You ain't
Mhm.
gotta have your booty cheeks thrown at the camera. I ain't trying to tell you booty. I ain't trying to see that. I'm just saying, these are beautiful black women. Act as such.
Right. And
Treat yourself as
yeah,
such.
and you
Yeah.
can't sit there and say, "Hey, I'm not their role model." You can't even say that because
Because
it
you
doesn't
still
matter.
are.
You're out there. These
Even
girls
if you
are
don't
seeing
want to
whether-
be, you
right.
still are. You're
Yeah.
an entertainer.
Mhm.
People young and old are watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people, no matter what you don't want, if you don't want to be a hero, people will still see you
Right.
as a hero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look up to you. So you gotta
course.
watch
Yeah.
how you carry yourself,
Yeah.
because we got 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old little girls
they
Yeah.
copying what they see.
popping everything.
Right.
Like you don't do that.
Right. Which brings me to it all comes down to a matter of respect. Which brings me to Derek Jacks. And those who don't know who Derek Jack is, he's a YouTuber. You know, he get women all pumped up, you know, talking about, you know, men ain't this and that and everything, and they just they fall for the okie doke. But recently, you know, he was an advocate of, you know, saying that black men ain't ish is because, you know, because they cheated on on their women.
Oh.
But he was the one that cheated on his wife.
What?
And then he get on.
And he's talking about
Talking
talking
about-
about him own self, huh?
And then he get on TV, and then he get on Instagram and say that, and then he's so arrogant, you know, he talking in the third person, like you ain't,
That
and you
Derek
ain't talking
said
about
this.
me.
Yeah.
Derek said, I don't know who Derek is.
Derek had this.
I don't know who Derek is. He looking around. I don't know who Derek is. That don't apply to me. I'm Derek Jackson.
Right,
I
right.
mean, with the last name spelled Jaxn, I knew he was thrown off.
Oh,
but
Lord,
that's,
yeah,
but that's another story.
Yeah, Lord.
And then he gonna have the nerve to sell a book.
Oh,
That's wrong.
goodness.
He gonna
gracious.
sell
You gonna teach and you doing it wrong.
You doing it wrong.
You can't do that. How you want people to listen to you and you
No.
messed up in your own relationship?
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, but there's a choice.
Yeah.
Every relationship has a choice. You can choose to do right and you can choose to
Right.
do wrong.
He
Yeah.
chose to do
But
wrong,
don't
but
be
yeah,
trying
he's
to, don't be
yeah,
trying
he's
to preach to me.
Yeah, don't
You
preach
doing
to me.
wrong.
Yeah. And then what made it worse is this apology. I mean,
Oh, he
this
apologized.
so-called apology.
Oh.
It wasn't an apology at all.
What was
First of all, he gonna bring his wife out. And his wife coming out with a bonnet on and stuff, looking
Oh.
like one of those coke chicks from Tyler Perry, Ruthless, and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, you know, it was awful, and he used her as a prop, and just like he used that
Everything,
book as a prop.
Yeah.
And he holding
Yeah.
holding her hand so tight, like, you know, you better not say nothing, Anime. You better not say nothing, Anime. You know I put that cake in your mouth, Anime. Anime, pull it.
I bet she ain't the
I bet you, I bet you
You
did.
better eat that cake, Anime. You better eat that cake, Anime. Pull it.
I'm telling you. So how you gonna do that? How you gonna do all this bashing about
Right.
infidelity
And
you
you out
want
there
to do it
doing
on
it.
your wife?
And then you're gonna go try to prove to the people out there that that you and your wife good.
Yeah.
No,
You
we know.
wrong.
Everybody
That's
knows.
foul.
So
Yeah.
so it goes back to the topic. Do you give as good as you get?
He didn't give Jack.
No. You too busy giving it to
you-
everybody
you-
else.
you-
Away.
giving-
He was
giving it.
Yeah,
giving it
he
away.
was giving it all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't to her.
Right.
You get some. You get some. You
Yeah.
get
Get
some.
some.
Your wife is waiting in line.
You don't want to put your Woody Woodpecker out on display.
And he was up hecking too.
Dude.
But that Woody though. Just saying.
I mean, he just like Bugs Bunny, you know, jumping from hole to hole.
Oh, child.
Come on now.
Exactly what he was doing. Hey, you gave me time. No. He's sitting there
But
trying to
see,
preach to somebody else.
Hey, and see, people listen to that kind of stuff.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
They
You
go over there
think
trying to
you're
look for
right.
some kind of they want to, they need help. They go online looking up certain things. They want help. But
Yeah.
they see this man preaching about this yet on the background. He's over there cheating.
Yeah.
That's messed up. You can mess with somebody's head like that. You can't do that. No.
Because it said in the word that you can't serve two masters.
You cannot.
Okay.
You only love the one or hate the other.
Yeah.
Or despise the one or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Yeah, and what made it worse that, the whole time he was talking, he didn't even apologize to his wife. That should have been the first thing that should have came out of his mouth.
That's exactly what should have happened, right.
He didn't even do that. So that's why I ain't got no respect for him at all.
Wow. No,
because for a lot of dudes, you can't heal what you don't reveal.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
You can't heal what you don't reveal.
Ooh, shut your mouth, child.
I mean it.
And that is awesome.
Because for a lot of dudes, they don't want to deal with the real because they don't want to heal. Because when you don't heal, you hold.
Woo! Don't you know it?
So I'm a ring-a-ling today. I'm sorry.
It's like if I don't admit it, hey, ain't
if I admit it, then you know what the thing
wrong.
is? If you admit it, you gotta see your fault. You gotta see you. You have to see you.
They don't want to see themselves. They don't want to look in the mirror.
They don't want to see that.
They don't want to look in the mirror, child.
And wait for them to numb the pain, to be with all these different females.
Going different ones, child.
Now, what is the point?
I'm from home to home.
That's it.
Yeah, let me throw my carrot out there.
Hey. Who's gonna bite it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Probably raw anyway.
Who wants the wrong carrot?
Not
You saying?
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
But people just have to understand that. Like you said, you can't serve two gods.
No.
Either you gonna do right or you gonna do wrong. Ain't nobody twisting your head. You grown.
Right.
You a grown man. You a grown woman. What you gonna do?
So to sit there and deceive a person for no reason, why? You acting childish. Go do your thing. If you're gonna be a hoe, go be a hoe.
Be a proud hoe. Be a proud hoe.
But leave the person who really wants a relationship alone.
But you know what? They don't want to leave that person
because
they know they're a good person. They don't want nobody to have them. They know they're a good person. I can't lose her. Lose him because they too good. But I can't. I just have this urge. I just got to go test that little Garfield like that.
But you know what would happen if the person turned around and did it to them? They would have a fit.
They would have a fit. They would give birth to a 12-pound baby.
Yes, they would.
They would give birth for real. They couldn't handle it. Because the thought for a man, I think, Sam, correct me if I'm wrong. For a man, it's like I can do it because they think men. That's what men do. They play us like that.
Yeah.
But if your devoted woman
did it
turns
to
around
you
and do it to you,
they would lose their mind. No matter how many women they was with.
The thought of that one time that they did that, it's like somebody touched my treasure. How dare you touch my treasure? But you can throw your treasure or your carrot anywhere. This is not supposed to be big deal. But see, the thing is about a woman though. A woman, if she give that treasure away, she got some feelings behind that.
That's it. And they know that.
Most women, most women, they feeling something for that man.
Yeah.
Some men like, I'm just hitting and quitting. Quitting ain't no big deal. But women, they give it to you. They
been thought about it.
They've been marinating about it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the worst form of cheating is emotional.
Yes.
Emotional cheating.
Yes.
Us men, we deal with the physical, but emotional cheating is even worse because even if you are intimate with your partner, you still thinking about that other dude.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's you don't never want your
mind is always over there.
You don't never want to. I always say this to men. I always say, men, whatever you do, always make love to your woman's mind.
You gotta stimulate that mind.
You gotta stimulate that because the physical part is easy.
Yeah.
But if you don't capture her mind and keep her mind into you, it's gonna wander.
She gonna give it away.
It's gonna wander. You leaving that the physical part, okay, you got that. But if you let somebody tap into that mind, you done lost her. You done lost her. I'm telling you. Because that's the purest part of the woman. That's the easiest part for her to start seek it, search it, because her mind ain't got stimulated. So once that mind goes, the body gonna follow.
Don't you know it? That's how.
So you can't, don't never let another person get to a woman's mind. That's too much.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, for a man that one thing about a man is our egos are the most fragile thing on a man. It all comes down to the ego.
Oh wow!
Because when you really think about, giving, do you give as good as you get? Is the fact that you have to wonder if I'm giving my best, if I'm really giving my best. Because if you are, these issues that we're talking about now won't even come into play.
Right.
Right.
I agree.
Or you could be giving your best and you could be with the wrong person. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And they're not
Yeah.
appreciating the
They don't-
best.
they
And
appreciate
so they
what
go
you're
off
giving
and
them.
do whatever the hell they want to do anyway.
Right.
So, you know, if you got that kind of person, it's time to let that person go.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just gotta let go and let go.
Let
Uh-huh.
go, child. If
For
you keep
real.
on doing and giving and giving and giving,
Yeah.
and they're not giving in return, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Big problem.
And then here's another thing. As far as I mentioned the cheerful giver, now I'm going to talk about the Indian giver.
Oh, Indian
Because
giver.
because when you give something as a cheerful giver, you give it from your
Your
heart.
heart.
Right,
But when
right.
you give it, when you're an Indian giver, you give it from your mouth. Prime example, you know, Dak Prescott just signed a new contract.
Yes,
By the
he
way,
did.
kudos to Dak
Yay.
Prescott. And he signed his contract.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, he said on national TV
What do you say?
that I overpaid for you.
What?
Meaning, what
You
he really
ain't worth
said,
all them
what I
years.
gave
you're not
you.
really worth it,
But
but I'm
I'ma
giving
go
it to
to
you
you
because
anyway.
he must have listened to Johnny Taylor the night before because you know Jerry likes to drink. He must have, it was cheaper to keep him.
Cheaper to keep them.
That's what it comes down
Yeah,
to. It was
cheaper
cheaper
to
to
keep
keep because there was nothing else available that was good
That's
to
messed up.
replace that
And you don't even
Prescott.
think about how long
He
this man
said
been sitting
that
here
to him?
working
Yes.
with
Oh,
no
that's
money.
horrible.
Come on now.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then when you're in a relationship with somebody and you fall out with somebody, oh, they're gonna throw this back in your face. You remember I did this for you? You remember I did that for you?
Yeah.
You remember I paid your rent when you didn't
Yeah.
have no money? Shoot.
Yeah.
You remember when I paid your paid your car
Uh-huh.
note with my stimulus check?
Oh, them tax returns I
Yeah.
wasted on you. Yeah.
They're gonna throw all that up in
All
your
that.
face. All of that.
Mhm.
So
As if that
so
matters.
if that's the case, I'd rather not even give it to
Right.
me at all.
Yeah, you gonna
Nobody
throw
don't
it
want to
back
hear
in?
your
That's
mouth.
not, no, that's not what I was with you for anyway. Just because you gave me money, you supposed to.
So?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just like Shorty and Quavo from the Migos. You know, they were together, and you know they recently just broke up.
Okay.
And they had a big old thing on the radio talking about because Quavo gave Shorty a $2 million Bentley for her birthday.
Oh.
And then you know,
saw that.
yeah, and then they asked.
And they broke up or something.
Yeah, they broke up,
And
and
then
then they asked, "Do you think it's right for him to ask for the car back?"
Uh-huh.
And absolutely not, because that's a depreciation. Because for me
Right.
personally, I wouldn't ask for the car back because
No.
just like I can upgrade my ride, I can upgrade my woman.
Don't you know it?
Mhm.
Don't you know it? And she's
You know
going to get
that.
a better car. How about
Yeah.
that?
Uh-huh. And then
Yes.
the only time, when you give something, you give something back is if there's a promise of an exchange, and that
Okay.
promise used to become a conditional gift, and that conditional gift used to be an engagement ring.
That's it. That happens. You know, some people be asking for their engagement rings back too.
So to me,
You know that.
I feel like, listen, you gave this to me, you gave it to me.
You gave it to me. It's my gift.
We ain't engaged, but you ain't say, hey, you gave it to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's up to me whether I want to give it back to you.
Yeah.
But you gave it to me.
Right.
Mhm.
If you call up the engagement, that's your fault.
That's
Yeah.
it. Hey, the ring's
Hey.
still mine. You
Mhm.
gave
Hey,
it to me.
it's pawnable. It's pawnable, ain't it?
I know that's
Don't
right.
give me a gift and think you'll give it back.
Right.
No, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
If you give it, you gave it to me from the heart. So
And I receive it
I'm
from the heart.
From the heart.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
That's all.
That's it, girl.
And I'm gonna tell you that when it comes to giving opportunities, I'm thinking about Kurt Franklin. I'm sure everybody
I heard
knows
about
you know,
that.
what
I heard
happened
about
with
that.
Kurt
Yeah.
Franklin.
Yeah.
When you cannot give disrespect and sow honor. You can't sow disrespect and reap
Right.
honor.
And reap
Right.
honor, yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Okay.
his son did something so dirty to him. That was a personal conversation
Yeah.
And
between father and son.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah,
taped.
that was,
Yeah.
yeah, I was
Taped it.
surprised.
Well, he should.
So-
And he was a grown man too. The man
Yeah.
was
You
33
grown.
years
You a whole
old.
grown.
Yeah.
So it's like
You gonna come
just because you my
disrespect-
son, just because you my son. Matter of fact, anybody for that matter.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
because you and I cool
Right.
and stuff like that. I ain't obligated to do nothing for you.
No.
I do for you because
If you
I
want
love you
to,
because
yeah.
I like you and all that
Right.
stuff. Ain't
Right.
nobody obligated to do ish for you.
Right.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
That's just real talk.
And you
That's
know
it.
what? That's another thing I want to say.
Okay.
People, why they gotta feel like you obligated to do for them?
Oh,
Mhm.
Why is that?
girl.
Why they feel like because they think you got it like that.
Oh.
You obligated to give what you got to them.
Heck no.
And if you don't, you wrong. You bougie. You this and you that. Well, you ain't think about what those people did to
Exactly.
get what they got.
Yeah.
Or how
How
hard
long
they
it
worked
took
to
Yeah.
get
how long
there.
it took, what
Yeah.
they sacrificed, what
Right.
they gave up
Right.
to get there. And now they finally get there and you say, now give it to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give it to him.
Yeah.
Albert John Brown Turner and his daddy.
Girl,
I
don't you
ain't
know-
got to give you all my stuff. I
Right.
work for that stuff. I
Right.
Yeah.
sacrificed. You know,
Right.
I went
Yeah.
without. Or I went without so my kids could have, or my
Yeah.
grandkids could have.
Mhm.
And now I finally get a little something, you can say, now give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Albert
Where's the,
John-
Of course I want it.
Yeah.
where's the sweat equity?
Right.
You didn't put no
No
sweat in
sweat,
there.
none at all.
No
Right.
blood, sweat, and
Other
tears
than
in
just
this.
begging, that's all they
You know what
was
I'm saying?
made for.
You didn't work for this.
Not at all.
And
So-
then if you don't, they think they
Oh,
this.
they think they this and that. No.
Mhm.
They don't have, nobody
Yeah.
is obligated to give you what
anything.
God blessed you with.
Yeah.
God
Right.
gave you that blessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why y'all gotta take it and give it to
You
you?
know
Yeah, you see this shirt here? It says King.
Mm.
And the reason why I'm wearing this shirt tonight because we all are child of the
God.
King.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You're not gonna treat me like no peasant. Okay? Let me just go and put that out there. I wear the crown. And the reason why I wear this shirt like that because you have to dress according to how you want to be addressed.
Don't
There
you
you go.
know it? Don't
Mhm.
you know
He
it?
said king and he
Yeah.
meant.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because no
Yeah.
matter what you give or who gives to you,
Mm-hmm.
nobody can beat God's gift.
I know that's right. And when God
Exactly.
blesses you, you better
enjoy
them
and
blessings
appreciate it.
enjoy
Yes,
them.
and
That's
be
right.
thankful.
And
Yes.
you ain't got to get them, receive them, and give them right away.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you know, if you can bless someone, that's
the
awesome.
thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you ain't obligated to
Mhm.
give nobody
No.
nothing.
If you're the kind of person who
No.
think that people should be given to you constantly,
All the
you
time.
need to do some serious soul searching because that is not the kind of person you need to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and look at a person, look down at a person because they're not given to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Child, you better go
Because-
think about yourself.
Because,
Think about yourself.
Think about yourself. You're
because,
running hard.
because God, what's so wonderful about God, He loves us in spite of us.
In spite
Yes,
of.
he does.
See,
Yes,
God
he
gives
does.
you joy. He gives you peace. He gives you grace. He
Yes.
gives you favor.
Yes.
He gives you mercy.
Yes.
Matter
Right.
of fact, shoot. You know,
What you got, Sam? Sam always got something.
You
What
know
he
I
got?
always got something.
What's this? Jesus washed away my sin.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. And this is all for these little holy rollers out here, they're coming talking down about Kurt Franklin, talking about, he cussed and, he used profanity and all that stuff.
Oh,
And
now.
these for the sanctified, blessed and highly favored Christians out there. You ain't no different from Kurt.
Don't you know?
Yeah.
No, am I. We are
Right.
all sin.
Right.
We are all
Right.
sinners.
Ain't no
but we
sin is
sa-
bigger
we
than the
are-
other one.
We are sinners,
Right.
but we are saved by grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are human beings
Right.
having human experiences.
That's
it.
right. Nobody's perfect.
Ain't
Mhm.
nobody perfect.
So don't be
Shoot.
quoting those scriptures to me when you ain't living that life.
Don't
Uh-oh.
you know it? Ain't nobody perfect out there, child.
Yeah.
Please.
You can't dispute the truth when you got the proof.
Hey.
Oh, you heard that?
Ring that bell.
Uh-huh. You know I'm gonna bring the smoke even if it's second hand.
No, that's right.
I ain't playing no games tonight. I ain't ESPN. You know how I get down here.
He ain't playing no games. He ain't ESPN.
I know that's right.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that's right, girl.
So artists, are you giving
Yes.
as good as you give it?
Woo.
Are you getting it as
so.
good as you give it?
Girl, I hope so.
Which one? Y'all better be commenting on this, baby.
Please
I
do.
need y'all.
I know they got something to say about
Oh,
this
yeah.
one. I know they got something
Share
to say.
this video.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
please
baby,
do.
because you gotta be thinking about that. Because man, there's a lot of people that really are true givers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like Sam says, there's a lot of people that are Indian givers.
Indian givers.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Like,
they want it back.
Yeah.
Like we had this one show. Like some females and some men, they feel like if I give this, what you gonna give me?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
It's a give and take. Like okay, well, I'm gonna give you a little bit, you gonna give me a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, check this out. That reminds me. I remember I was at a party. And I was, at the party of a friend of mine who I ain't no longer friends with because, of what happened at this party. And the reason why we no longer friends is because I gave a real nice gift to her.
Okay.
You know what she said to me?
What?
Oh, you didn't have to do that. You know that's an insult to the giver.
Oh.
So you know what I did?
What? You took it back.
Okay, give it back. But the Bible said, don't throw your pearls in the swine. I went through all that trouble to get that gift, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, you ain't got to do that." Well, shit, we'll get.
Yeah, baby.
God said, but what? That's so wonderful about God, because God said, I ain't gonna argue with you.
Right.
Okay,
I'll
sure, I'm
take
gonna
it
put
back.
this blessing back in my pocket and bless somebody else with your blessing.
And write that down.
Don't get it twisted.
And don't tie it in a knot. No.
Shoot.
That's right, Sam.
Have nerve gonna talk about, oh, shoot, you ain't got to do this. Well, you ain't got to be born.
Even though you're already here.
Did they say it with an attitude though? Did they say it with an attitude?
Oh, they didn't say it with an attitude.
Oh, did she say like,
you didn't have to do that. You're so sweet.
But,
that type of thing.
But that's how how insulting that is. That's very insulting to the giver.
What you think?
Sometimes you know what? Sometimes it's best to give
say
the
thank
people.
you.
Just say thank you.
Because the giving makes them feel good.
Yeah,
You blocking
that's
somebody's
true.
blessing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
get it.
Oh,
understand
shoot.
your point.
Like you all that. You ain't all that. She talking about, oh, shoot, you ain't got to do that. Well, she'll give it back.
Elma!
Told you I'm bringing the smoke. I told you ain't second
Real
hand.
serious about that. Hey, you better just say thank you and move on.
Better say, text me TY.
That's better.
And keep it moving. Shoot.
Thank you.
Shoot, ain't nobody got to go through all that. See, that's the thing. That's the problem. It's just like March Madness. That's 6 to 8 teams that's playing in the tournament right now.
Okay.
Just because you punch your ticket to the dance doesn't guarantee you a spot in the Final Four.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to work for this.
You do.
You have to,
really
it's
do.
a process. It's
Yeah.
you got to keep going and keep going and keep going, and you're going through all this trouble. You spending your time, you spending your money, you spending your gas, trying to get somebody something special because you think they were somebody special, and then you're gonna get slapped in the face talking about, oh, you ain't got to do this. You didn't have to do this.
So you should have told
Why
me
you
that
didn't tell
yesterday.
me before?
I know that's right. You should have told me yesterday when I was at the store, damn it.
Hell, you best believe I took that gift back.
Oh man.
I sure did. I had a good time at Cheddar's.
With that fried chicken though.
What they always say, you can always do bad by yourself, but you can always do good
Yeah,
by yourself.
Yes, you can. You're right.
I had a good time.
I don't think that
Yes.
people believe that.
Yeah.
I don't think that people believe that you
You
can
gonna
be
be-
good by yourself.
Yeah.
Baby,
They
listen
don't
here.
want you to either.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes people think that they're so much to you
Yeah.
that you don't know who
You
you
ain't
are.
gonna be able to survive.
That you can't make it for yourself.
Just
You
watch
know?
and see.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby,
Just watch
don't
and
never
see.
make a person, a man or woman, feel like, I got them
you ain't
so
gonna be able to do
wrapped
that
up.
without
They
me.
ain't gonna
Yeah.
do nothing about
Right.
Babe, don't never do that. Because they're gonna challenge you like,
Yeah.
watch this joke.
And they
Watch
become
it.
stronger and better than you ever thought they would.
And while you doing your own thing and spending time with that
Yeah.
person and treating them all any kind of way, they mind just a rolling.
Yeah.
Girl, don't you know it.
Keep
real.
on, Joker. Keep on. All
Right.
Exactly. Who
Be alright, be
y'all
alright
think
too.
God? Who you think God is? Shoot.
Right.
God ain't no quick pick at 7-Eleven.
No. Not at all. He ain't no scratch off.
You see this shirt?
He
I'm a child of
can't.
the king. You ain't gonna treat me like no peasant. Tell me I ain't got to do this. Yo, you didn't have to do this. You damn skip. I ain't got to do it.
That's right. Ain't gonna ever do it again either.
That's why we ain't friends no more.
Yeah,
But you know what? But you know what? I really appreciate honesty. That's why a lot of people are all upset about Shawnee being who she is. You know, she said she's a businesswoman. She said that I don't mind. I'm not messing with a man who ain't got no money. And one thing about me, and one thing about me, I really appreciate honesty because that tells me exactly where you're coming from.
Exactly.
So don't get upset, when you hear a woman talking about I'm all about the money. Well, if that's the case, well, don't give her access to your gold mine.
That's right.
And matter of fact, don't give her the shovel.
No, not at all.
Nothing.
So you ain't got nothing to complain about.
Right. No,
She telling you what you know. Right.
Don't even call her. That's not your thing. Don't even call her.
She's telling you what you're about right up front.
Yeah, so that's where she at.
Right.
Do you give as good as you get?
Exactly. Exactly.
Because just like Anita Baker said, the scales have to balance because you have to be in a relationship, a friendship, or a marriage to be profitable.
Yes.
Because it's all about profits and losses.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
If the losses outweigh the profits, what you gonna do?
That's a problem.
Cut your losses.
You gotta cut them.
Cut them.
Yep.
What eggs?
Right.
Chop them.
What you doing in the red?
Child.
Supposed
No.
to be in the green.
Yeah, that's right. The black.
Oh, the black.
The black.
Sybrina said the black.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
You sure right, Sam.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you, Sam be giving
He be
to
bringing
you,
it.
man, he brings it. You hear
Every
me?
time.
Y'all make sure y'all like and share it
Please.
and comment on Mr. Sam Jones.
I know they're gonna say something.
Man, he always gets good. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Girl.
All
All right,
right,
that's
now.
it.
And last thing I want to say, because like I said at the very beginning, I'm going to say it at the end.
Okay.
The definition of push is pray till something happens.
Okay.
And for those that stayed couldn't leave, and those who left couldn't stay.
That's it.
Sometimes you just outgrow people.
Right.
You
You're
know
right.
what? Say it again, Sam.
Sometimes you just outgrow people.
That is so true.
We went as far as we can go.
That's it.
We can't go no further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you going in this direction, I'm going in this direction, and let's just
Call it what it is. Sometimes you know what? Sometimes you get, hey, they may be a bush, you may be an oak tree.
Right.
They only gonna stay right there,
Right.
and you just gonna keep on moving
growing.
because they don't want to go no further
Right.
than where you want to go. So you just got to keep growing.
Yeah.
If they want to stay bushes or weeds. Stay
Child, let them say that way, but you can't
Yeah.
deny who
But
you are by staying.
You can't try to pull them. You a whole oak tree. You can't try to pull that weed. No,
you can't.
I gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
I gotta keep going. I gotta branch
Ain't
out.
nothing wrong with that either.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Till it ain't.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, let me give you back your $2 extra and your $5 back.
Oh, okay. And
I'ma give her.
one last
I'ma
thing,
give
because what's so good about this demonstration is the fact that God will give you double for your trouble. Because guess what?
What?
God says that He will pour you out a blessing that you don't have room enough to receive.
I know
and
that's
give
right.
you double for your
You
trouble.
showed
Ooh,
me.
and look,
All right,
we're receiving up in here. How about that?
Yes.
Because how can God get a blessing to you when you got your
hands
fist,
closed?
your hands closed? He can't get nothing in your hands.
That's right.
He can't get nothing in your
Yeah,
hands. So
relax.
how can you receive if you got your hands
Tight.
closed?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? God ain't stingy.
I know
Right.
that's right.
Why should you be stingy?
Exactly.
He want to give it away. He want to go ahead and keep on blessing you.
Right.
That's right.
But
Open
you
your
know,
hands up.
but you got an ego and talking about, oh, you ain't got to do this. Well, okay.
All right.
God ain't gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
And keep
Put
it
it in his
moving.
pocket. I know that's
And
why you
keep
want to
it
keep your
moving.
tight fist too.
Shoot.
Y'all,
God ain't gonna beg you.
this has been too good. This has been too good.
Yes,
I
it
love
has.
it. I
Yes,
love
it's
it.
been so good.
Look, it's you giving as good as you give.
Oh, I hope so.
Are you getting as good as you give it?
Hey.
I would do boo. And I want you guys to please like, share, and comment below on this wonderful, amazing show. Mr.
Yes.
Sam, it's always a pleasure to have him. Sam, do you have any shout outs you want to give today?
Yes, I do.
All
First
right.
and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to my parents, in particular my mom, who recently just celebrated her 70th birthday.
All right. Happy birthday. Woo-hoo!
I love you, Mom.
Right.
And I also like to give a shout out to my homies, my friends. There's too many of them that kept the 10 toes down and everything. And of course, I got to give a shout out to you, Queens. But you know what's so funny about being on this show? Just like I'm a fan of the show, there's people out there that's fans of mine.
I know.
Yeah,
I
fans
know.
of mine.
I know
Exactly.
My number one fan is obviously my brother and my sister-in-law.
Okay.
Those are my number one
All
fans.
right, well, hello.
And finally, I have to address the haters.
Oh, child.
You know what?
Go ahead, D.
Thank you for the fuel.
Mm.
Thank you for the inspiration.
Yes.
And like I said
And the
before,
motivation.
I said it again. You ain't got to hate, participate. But in the meantime, why don't you take notes so you can spectate?
Ah!
And write that down.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
I keep coming with the smoke, even if it's secondhand.
He told you that already.
Love
Yes.
it. Sybrina, you have your
Awesome.
shout out there.
Shout out to Sam, my sister and our producer. It's such a good show. Love y'all so much. My husband and my boys, my nieces and nephews, my mommy, love you. My sisters, love y'all. Yeah, keep on watching. And yeah, all my family all over, up and down, United States. Yeah, I love y'all.
Oh wow, you guys, this has been amazing. Mr. Sam Bug just always bring the smoke, even if it's secondhand.
Yeah.
Love him.
Love that.
Love him on our show. Thank you to my wonderful sister, my co-host, my husband, Barry Ward, sitting behind the scenes, is producing us, keeping holding everything down. Thank you, Wind Down family,
Yes.
for watching us, supporting us, motivating us, and keeping us going. To my sisters, my whole family, all from Ohio, Pennsylvania, Florida, California, we love you guys. Alabama, we love you guys so very much. Here in Texas, my boys, grandparents, all them, all my Nims, cousin Nims, mama Nims, all them, all my Nims. Love you guys so very much. You guys make sure you tune in again next week. We love you here on
Wind Down Fridays.
You better be glad your husband is the executive producer.
I know.
You be wrapping it up like this is the Oscars. Wrap this up. Wrap this up, man. Wrap this up, man.
You be on it.
Wakanda forever.
All right.
There's so much stuff going on in the world today.
Oh, don't you know it, Sam?
Man,
So much.
Man, how somebody gonna get shot and killed, and then the officer gonna say, "Oh, the shooter just snapped. He just had a bad day."
Oh, Lord.
Now you in Atlanta. Shoot, you pass all those strip clubs. You know, you say you got a sexual addiction. You pass all those strip clubs up, and you gonna go to a spa.
To a spa.
You gonna go to a spa.
What?
I know. He knew what he was doing.
I
know he wasn't gonna go to Magic City for that.
Oh, no. No, you know what he was
I've been
doing.
to Magic City. Shoot,
Yeah.
they don't play that.
Yeah, I wish you would.
Right?
Or KOD. He ain't going to he ain't going down there. I mean, that's just like going. You a junkie and stuff. I'm going to Wendy's for a damn frosty.
Oh, come on now.
No, he knew what he was doing. He
definitely
just didn't want to be have it as a hate crime, but he knew exactly
what he was.
Or have an addiction. No, this strip club, like you said, all around there, you could have went to. You gonna go in there and just say, "Oh, I'm going here."
Shoot. And the way he looked and stuff, there ain't enough dirt in the world that you can't get off of him.
Did you see him, girl?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I saw the guy in Colorado. I didn't see him.
Girl, he never took no bath. Like at least not the last 2 or 3 weeks, 3, 4, 5 months.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Wow.
What you need? Whoa, how you think somebody gonna want that anyway? They ain't clean.
No.
Shoot, ain't enough dial body watching the world to get all that dirt off.
He need that strong stuff.
He need that coast.
No.
Girl, no, Safeguard. Remember Safeguard back in the day?
Shoot, girl, he needs something extra strong. Hot ass or bleach or something.
Yeah.
There's some hot ass on this thing. Maybe you'll learn then. Oh, yeah, that was